Have you ever been hungry? I don't mean having food at your disposal but not feeling like you're in the mood to cook it. I mean hungry, to the point where your refrigerator or pantry is almost empty, if not already empty, and you just spend your last dollar gassing up the car, or paying your rent, or paying your kid's school fee. Well, I've experienced that hunger, and so too have millions of people around the globe. Because hunger and food insecurity does not discriminate. According to the United Nations, attempts to combat hunger and malnutrition have advanced considerably since 2000. About 793 million people are undernourished globally. In 2016, an estimated 155 million children under 5 years old were stunted, which means they were too short for their age, a result of chronic malnutrition. Those figures are alarming, and it means that the journey to end hunger, food insecurity, and malnutrition will require continued and focused efforts, not just by governments, but the private sector, communities, and NGOs like mine, the League of International Chefs Association, or TLICA. Absolutely no one should be hungry when in America alone billions of pounds of food is thrown out annually. According to a report by Champions 12.3, 1/3 of all food produced is never eaten by people. The impact of this loss and waste globally is tremendous. Food loss and waste is responsible for $940 billion in economic losses and 8% of greenhouse gas emissions annually. With most Caribbean countries like Jamaica overflowing with various fruit trees and crops, the sad reality is many people are affected by hunger and are food insecure. So why do we care? And how will we join this fight to end hunger? I'm a Jamaican-born entrepreneur, philanthropist, and chef who has been living in New York for 17 years. Being Jamaican and surviving in the Big Apple has taught me how to be resilient and resourceful. The League of International Chefs Association has embarked on an initiative called Mission FoodPossible, which is a sub-project of Chefs Against Starvation and Neglect, or C.A.S.A.N. With the support of TLICA's member chefs, Mission FoodPossible will seek to provide wholesome meals from food items that would generally go to waste. Mission FoodPossible, or MFP, was launched on August 19, 2017 in Brooklyn, New York at the Reggae Chef's third passport dinner series dubbed Scattered Jamaica, Panama. $800 was raised from the dinner series and will be used to fund MFP, which will be executed in Jamaica on October 15th on the eve of World Food Day and in Panama in November. Unfortunately, this is not enough to meet our target of 200 people in each location. What makes this project unique is that it has an educational component to provide those in need with recipes outlining how they can creatively sustain themselves and their families by utilizing ordinary foods that often go to waste. To make Mission FoodPossible a reality, we need to raise an additional $2,000, which will feed the food insecure in Jamaica and Panama. Please support this initiative and help us remove the shame that often comes with hunger. Will you help us remove the feeling of neglect that so many people feel because they are unable to provide a nutritious meal for their family? Everyone who gives $20 or more gets a customized greeting card from the Reggae Chefs. It's just our way of saying thanks for caring enough to make a difference. Visit www.tlica.org. That's www.tlica.org for more information about Mission FoodPossible and how to make a donation. And remember, together we can end hunger.